Welcome to our retirement, folks.
Morning.
Morning, everyone. I think I'm going to have to take this off.
Yeah, got a little heater on down there. She's trying to dry that little area up, isn't she?
Sorry about the washing machine yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it must have been quite loud on televisions because a lot watches on telly.
Yeah, quite loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we didn't put it in. It's not our house, so Tracy's allowed to use her washing machine when she likes.
Yes. Yes.
She did apologise, didn't she?
Yeah. She don't need to apologise. It's her house. We don't want to be adjusting her lifestyle to suit us.
She'd stripped her bed and wanted to wash it, so that's it. Right. Can't do all about that.
It would either that or not make a video on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and I've turned camera on today. What we got?
Can you hear the heater blasting?
They'll hear it. Yeah, they'll probably hear it. Yeah. It's not too
drying
too
a
disturbing.
little patch out in that wall, isn't it?
I don't know what it's doing. I don't know.
Ernie's looking. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Ernie. Oh, it's down on bottom step. So Ernie's sat listening. There. I wonder if he can feel he coming back at him.
Is he there?
Yeah, he's there behind the basket.
What? I was sat stopped,
behind,
has he?
Yeah, he's sat behind closed basket.
Look, they'll be annoyed because we're talking about him and not showing him.
All right. Oh, he's just moving.
He's there.
Turning round. He's deciding. Going round the other way, look, because wire were there, weren't they?
And what's this doing in my way?
Yeah. Just go around things. He'd been sat at that step, haven't he, for ages? Sorry, I'm right up against leg, darling. I can't go any further.
You're all right. Don't matter where you are. I just need to close up.
Let me go that way. And I close up to you.
I didn't snore last night.
No, I didn't. We got a good night's sleep.
I don't normally snore.
No, I think you were laid on your back.
Fatal.
Yeah, you weren't laid on your back last night.
You should have. Trevor, turn over. Trevor, turn over. You should have.
Yeah. And Tracy and Trudy have gone out to where? Baildon. Baildon.
Well, they've gone to a village, haven't they? Baildon Village.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a nice village, actually, is Baildon Village.
Is it?
I've never, it's like one of them places that I've never...
We've never been to.
Been specifically to go and walk around it. Yeah.
Well.
There'll be plenty up there.
Oh, aye.
On Baildon Moor.
Yeah. Yeah. I've not seen that many walking up canal. Seen a boat go by canal. I think quite a few people must have gone off, you know.
The roads are quieter, aren't
they? Yeah. Yeah. And then I think they're only back a month or so, are they? And then they break up for holidays. Summer holidays? Might be wrong, it might be sooner than that.
I think it's just as well. I'm going in for this studio.
Yeah.
When I worked, I used to work Good Friday, Bank Holiday Monday. I've even worked Boxing Day.
We never went anywhere. Did we? When you were at work. Oh, until we got the caravan, the camper, folding campers. And
Yeah,
we used to
yeah,
go
that's
away. But that was later on, wasn't it? A lot later on.
later on with that.
Yes, someone once called him out on Boxing Day because they had a squeak.
They said, they rang me up on Boxing Day and said, we've got a funny noise coming from the piano. I'd been and tuned it recently. So of course it was my fault. Because we're alright before Mr. Whetstone tuned it. So they rang me up on Boxing Day. And I drove. Quite a way it was. And when I got there, I could hear this vibration. And I looked out back at the piano. There was a blooming tennis racket leaning against soundboard at back at the piano. I fished it out. It was all right after that. And I said, that's what it is. And they thought it was something I'd done.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't charge them all.
No.
Typical of
Did
me.
they apologise?
No, no, not really, no.
Mm.
No, but I remember once, our kid and I don't know who else came down to Waddingham, and I went and tuned that piano in Derbyshire
Oh,
on
wow.
Boxing Day.
Right. Did you? Oh, wow.
You know that couple who lived down that
Yeah,
track?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I did.
Dear, glutton. What punishment he is.
So I never liked all these holidays.
No,
I'd rather go to work.
he would.
Well, I remember once our Tracy come down there and we went to that park. It was a bank holiday weekend. And she came with Alethea.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was a kid,
Yeah.
young, really young.
Yeah.
And we went to that Elsham Hall, Park and Gardens.
Yeah. Mm.
Near, not far away, from other side of the bridge.
Mm.
And it was rammed.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible.
Well, them sort of places do get like that, don't
They
they?
do, but poor old Tracy, when she worked, so she had to endure all that.
Yeah.
Because there was no other time she could.
Could go, because she worked. Mm. Mm. And we used to go to a few places, didn't we, when they came down? Queen's Park at, is it Mablethorpe?
Queen's Park.
Yeah, between Sutton. You're riding, aren't you? You're never going to get rid of that.
I'm ready for knackers yard, I'm sure I am.
You're not going to get rid of it.
Blooming bellyache again last night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, bellyache. And he only had his usual gluten-free pot pie, didn't you, at tea time?
And a banana.
And a banana.
And a few grapes.
Yeah.
That was it. That's all I had.
And what did we, I can't remember what we had for as long. Oh, well, I had a
I
cup.
don't know about
No.
renting the studio.
Oh, dear.
Good footage, this, isn't it? Oh, we produce the most sophisticated footage on YouTube. We do. No wonder we're all unsubscribing.
Oh dear. Yeah. Definitely. Oh.
I don't know what these. If the kids, I don't know who's going to rent these studios. These others around me. Everybody assumes they'll be young.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what they'll think when they hear me coughing and barking in my little compartment.
I'll be running.
It's so cold.
What's he got?
Old fart in that studio.
Old Trevor.
Gonna kick off.
Gonna fall off the perch.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Trevor.
It would be embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would. Definitely. Oh. Hey.
Oh,
What?
do you know, I thought it was Saturday all day yesterday.
He did?
I was planning my viewing to end at 10:30 when Match at Day started. And at 10:30 I went on to B1 to watch Match at Day. And they were not there, of course. Pat just come into the room at that point. And I said, there's no Match at Day on, Pat. And she says, well, it's Friday. Oh, I thought it was Saturday all day.
I did find him some football. Just short little clips of people getting
Football,
getting
the
goals.
lower echelons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Some
Football league.
Football league.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. There were quite a few
She,
teams.
you know, she often says, oh, Trevor, there's some football on tonight. She'll go to me. Is there? And I'll go. And it'll be American football.
Or women's football.
Or women's football, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Something that it don't watch. It don't watch, yeah.
Oh, that's been a bit. Is it misogynistic? Is that the word?
Oh, I don't know. What does misogynistic mean?
Something about anti-women or something.
Oh.
Funnily enough, I was reading it's a guy on YouTube. I've never watched him, but apparently he's causing mayhem. This guy.
Who is he?
Why? Called Andrew Tate.
Oh.
Have you ever heard that name?
I think I have.
Well, school teachers are getting really
Paid off with him.
A lot of male kids won't talk to female school teachers.
Won't they?
No, this guy, this Andrew Tate, must be, I don't know what he's saying to him, but it seems as though it's sort of anti-women, you know. It's all something, isn't there?
Really?
This, you know, social media.
And it's putting children off talking to female teachers.
Yeah, these are 10-year-olds.
10-year-olds?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Getting
watching?
influenced by a bloke.
What are they doing watching him?
Andrew Tate. I mean, he'll be, I don't know how old he is, but a grown man, you know. But,
yeah. A bit mad. Have you ever heard of him, Alethea? Andrew Tate? Yeah? Is he an influencer?
he is, yeah.
Sadly, yeah. Sadly? Oh.
Sadly, yeah. Well,
Is he...
anti-women, isn't he?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah. Yeah? Oh, she said yeah, really strongly then, as though, don't you know what he says? Wow. And he's influencing young boys. Right, go on, you've got to be... Sorry? You've no idea about him influencing young boys. You just know he's not a good person at all. Not a good inspirational adult.
apparently he's got millions of followers.
Oh, well, people like that do, don't they? Who are crap. Mm.
In good, that must be a thing. Knowing, oh, shut up, Trev.
Oh, dear.
So what do we get up to yesterday, Pat? Did we do out?
Did the usual things down here, didn't we? And then Tracy, Trudy and Alethea all went out. And I got a shower downstairs shower room there. Yeah?
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
have your shower yesterday,
Yeah,
didn't you?
quite
In the
late though,
downstairs
quite sort of after lunch.
You've had a few now in there. Do you get on all right?
Yeah,
You getting
yeah,
on all right?
yeah, yeah,
You prefer it
yeah.
to bath?
Yeah.
Even though you to clean bath, shower,
Clean shower, yeah.
cubicle up after you?
Yeah, I've got one of them squeezy
Squeegees.
things and I just go over it. And then once I've done that, there's only little bits and I get one of towels and go over it with towel. And that's it. That's fine. By that time, you're just about dry.
Right.
Yeah. My hair's like
I like to.
fluff.
Like what?
Fluff
Oh.
after washing it in there. Isn't it? Soft.
Hands that do dishes can feel soft as your face with mild new fairy liquid.
Mm.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do remember it. So Tracy's put hooks downstairs in shower room over
Over
door,
the door for hanging your dressing gown on.
and any other towels that you want. So I put my dressing gown on after I'd dried myself and I went upstairs into other bathroom to brush my teeth. And a couple of other things. And then I got dressed. So,
Right.
and I was going to go up,
What were I doing?
I was going to go upstairs and do some ironing, but I
Oh.
got dusting in our bedroom.
Ah. I were walking up and down that corridor, wasn't I?
Yeah,
And you were in there.
and I thought, well, he's out there, I'm going to dust. It's amazing where it comes from, dust.
Us,
Yeah,
wet dusty sods.
yeah. What you doing? Don't be touching my things.
Well, I thought she was, because she does, she moves stuff. I can't
didn't.
find it.
He's got a blue box underneath his desk, and I could see dust laying on it. So I took it off to dust it.
You've got
You're not
eyes for
supposed-
dust
you're-
and a nose for smells. You smell things that I don't smell. You see things that I don't see.
Well,
It's incredible.
you can't have dust when you've got a bad chest.
No, it's true.
Really.
Mm.
I did them big shelves, didn't I? And I was dusting picture on the wall and I couldn't get it back level. And he said, shall I do it for you? I said, no, I'm going to do it myself. I did, didn't I?
Yeah,
I got it.
you did it, you got it, you did it. I was waiting for it to drop on the floor in a minute, like.
No, I did it.
So, someone said that my drawings were expensive.
Your originals,
Yeah.
not these prints.
Yeah, you can get all them drawings, you can get a print of. Because Andy, who does the printing for me, he'll do a print of any of my drawings, yeah. But I said to her, I don't know if it's a good enough explanation, that I know how long I've taken to do them, and what they are to me. I think, what I suppose I'm not looking at the market to see what comparison they are to anything else. I'm not looking around to see how they compare with all else. I'm just working on how long it took me to do them, and I look at them, and they all encapsulate a memory for me, because I did them from all our trips, and I look at them and I think, well, unless I would receive so much money for this drawing, I'd rather keep it. That's how I value it. That's how I put what a price I put on it. What I'm prepared to part with it for, because they all have a significance. You know, when I look at them, I ought to have done something like that, didn't I? When I was showing them, to tell you what we were doing and where it was and all that.
Yeah, if you can remember.
Yeah, usually can. They do. Yeah.
Bring up a memory.
Yeah.
Where we were.
So I don't know what to say about that. I suppose she's maybe not alone in thinking that they're too dear. Because, as I said, don't sell many.
Well, when we were looking around that art gallery, they were really expensive.
Well,
Weren't they?
the biggest one are then drawings, you know, good paintings that I were looking at. That weren't they 1,000, and the smaller ones are 500 each. And that drawing of that girl's face on that paper, on that wall, that one just under £1,000.
Right.
So when mine were 120, 150 pounds. It's not. I don't think they're too dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's I can't say any more about the pricing of them. Really, it's what Trevor thinks that the time that it took and the.
Well, somebody said to me, if you don't value them, nobody else will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's back to that wire. Get you around it.
I know. I once. Our Tracy, we were out in the van, and I think we'd been to, I can't remember the name of it. It's called Sowerby Bridge. We'd been to Sowerby Bridge, and eventually I did a load of drawings. In fact, I did a drawing of the locks in Sowerby Bridge, a pen drawing. And our Tracy put it on Facebook, and it got loads and loads of likes in this drawing. And somebody from a club in Sowerby Bridge said to Tracy, we're having a show in a pub. He wants to put it in there. You know, it's really nice. You know, it's a really nice drawing. So I framed it and put it in. Took it, went to this pub and hung it in this pub. Well, handed it in, and they hung it. But I think my lot did this one in there.
Yeah, because they were all amateur.
They were all like 50 quid.
Paintings.
And I thought, 50 quid?
Yeah.
I won't pick a pen up for that. It makes me sound right mercenary, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not that motivated by money, but heck.
Yeah. Just going to check what he's doing this.
Right, well anyway, it's 24 minutes.
All right.
So I think we'll call it a draw pack.
Okay, love.
Alright folks.
Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow, all being well.
Just need to check him.